Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorin is here. Today I am sharing with you a game played in 1957 in a training match at Riga. It was played between Mikhail Tal and Koblenz Alexandria. Mikhail Tal had the white pieces and opened the game with e4. Now c5 by Koblenz. Okay, I am telling you one thing. Here Boris Pesky and Timman had a conversation of some variations which I am going to cover in this video. Okay, here's e4 and c5. Knight f3, d6, d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4 and knight f6, knight c3, knight c6. And now bishop g5. The Richard Murphy attack is being played. And d6, queen d2, bishop e7, long castle and short castle. Here you can see it's the opposite side castle, means you can guess that how much attack it would be. So okay, short castle and now knight b3 and knight b3 and queen b6. The idea of queen b6 is, here you can see the line, this knight g4 and knight f2 is the idea. Now f3, a6, g4, rook d8, bishop e3, queen c7 and h4 is played by Mikhail Tal. But Timman told that g5 would have been a better choice because after g5, knight e7 and h4 it would be a forced variation. But Mikhail Tal played h4 and now he is threatening to play g5. Now b5 by Timman and g5 by Mikhail Tal. And after g5, knight d7 and Mikhail Tal sacrificed his first pawn in the game. And it's g6. And here the black can take with to h takes on g6 or f takes on g6. In the game, h takes on g6 had been played, but Boris Spassky gave up a variation. If f takes on g6, then h5, g takes on h5, rook takes on h5, knight f6, rook g5, knight d5 and queen g2. Now it's white is getting some kind of counterplay according to Boris Spassky. Okay, so let's go back in the, and also after this f takes on g6, it's these two pawns are the hanging pawns. Okay, but in the game h takes on g6 had played. Now h5, g takes on h5 and rook takes on h5. Now well, the idea of this move is to play something like bishop d3, then rook h1, then queen h2 or rook h3, then queen h2 as in, I am telling you a thing that if the queen stays behind the rooks, then it would be more better. It was said. So knight f6 now, rook h1. Idea to play queen h2 and mate on h8. Now d5 is being played. But knight e5 would have been a better choice because after queen h2, knight g6 would have defended everything. But in the game, d5 had been played. Now e5 and here Koblenz played knight takes on e5. Now bishop f4, bishop d6 and queen h2. And here I am showing you a trick, but it doesn't work because the trick is knight a3 and you cannot take bishop takes on d3 because of bishop takes on f4 check and winning the queen. Okay, but after the move queen h2, knight d3 cannot be played due to the a very simple reason, that is king b1. And now if black plays king f8, then bishop takes on d6, queen takes on d6, and queen takes on d6 check, rook takes on d6, and now bishop takes on d3. It is a position white is a knight up, and Mikhail Tal will easily win the match. Would have been easily win the match if this had been played. But Koblenz didn't fall in this trap, and Koblenz just played king f8 and now queen h8 check, and here Koblenz played a mistake. He missed a win. The win was something like king e7 and then queen g7, then rook g8, queen h6 cannot be played now, now due to knight d3 check, and black is winning at least a piece this time. And also it's something like here queen f4 is being played. Here you can see this king is very well defended by all these pieces, and the idea is now to attack for black, and white doesn't has any attack, so it is better for black. But Koblenz missed it, and he played a bad move, that is knight g8 and rook a7, which allowed Mikhail Tal to play rook h7. And after rook h7, he played f5, defending the b5. A takes on b5 cannot be played, so rook f7 is being played. And now rook g1, attacking the pawn. And here in the game, rook a7 had been played. Here you just see these pieces of black defending this pawn. For defending this pawn. Okay. After rook a7, Mikhail Tal got all the activity and played knight d4. Another brilliant move, as the idea is now to play bishop takes on a6. Bishop takes on a6. And after bishop takes on a6, rook takes on a6 cannot be played due to this pawn. And bishop takes on a6 also cannot be played due to knight e6 check and winning. Okay. So after here, black played a brilliant move that is knight g4, sacrificing the knight for the sake of saving his king. And another variation, how it is a good move, I am telling that if knight c4, then knight f5 would have been played, bishop f4, then king b1, e takes on f5, knight takes on d5, queen e5, bishop takes on c4, bishop takes on a6, and rook takes on a6. This rook cannot be taken due to this knight is falling, so queen d4 and rook g8-1, and you cannot actually take the bishop because of this queen check, king takes, and this mate. A brilliant mate it is, so you cannot take it. So rook fd7 and then queen g8 check. It's a brilliant. Now can you find the mate in 3? Okay, ready? Well, the first move is knight e7, because knight e7 is the only winning move. If you do not play the move knight d7, then it would be winning for black. And king f8, then knight g6, king e8, and rook h8 is a checkmate. What a play it is. Just see these pieces. Okay, this is why knight g4 is a good move. Okay, so knight g4, And after knight g4, f takes on g4 has been played in the game. Now f takes on g4. Sorry. F takes on g4 is not played in the game because f takes on g4 is not a good move as you are opening this file. In the game, bishop e5 had been played, which allowed Mikhail Tal to show who is the greatest attacker of all time and why he is called the magician of regard. And from this position, Mikhail Tal played all the greatest moves which allowed him to win the match. Okay, now knight c6 had been played in the game. And now bishop c3 and the double exclamation, a brilliant move by Mikhail Tal. Can you find it? Ready? The move is bishop e3. It is attacking the rook and more likely getting this c5 square. Here it Koblenz played d4 stopping the c5 square. And now rook gh1, another double exclamation move. Idea to do again. Queen takes on g8, king takes on g8 and rook h8 checkmate. Okay. So in the game, Koblenz played rook d7. And here Mikhail Tal played bishop g5, a very good square for this bishop. And now a takes on b5, and can you find the greatest move played by Mikhail Tal? Ready? Well, the move is rook 1h6, a brilliant move. Then you can tell me that why this rook are coming here and this queen is trapped maybe. But no, this idea of rook a6, can you find? Okay, the idea of rook a6 is to play rook f6 check, and when he will take g takes on f6, then bishop h6, king e8, queen g8 would have been a checkmate. Okay, I am telling it. Let's say something like a move like this. Rook a2, then rook f6 check, g takes on f6, bishop h6, king g8 and queen g8 is a checkmate. This is the idea behind the crazy move rook h6. And here Koblenz played d3 to open up the diagonal of the bishop, but it was too late as Mikhail Tal now took b takes on c3 and d2 check, king d1 and queen c6. Now Mikhail Tal played what he had in the idea. Rook f6 check and rook f7 and queen g7 check. And it was in this position, move number 37, that Alexander Koblenz resigned the game. Okay, here's the last variation of if he had took g takes on f6, then bishop a6 check, rook g7, bishop takes on g7, king e7, bishop f6 check, king d6, bishop a5, king d5, and here Indian provides a very good move, and the move is bishop d8, freeing up this diagonal of this queen, and so now the queen is not trapped, and now when the queen is released from the trap, he is checkmating it, and so if something like it, then takes this rook and dc win, for white. So if this video was helpful, please give a like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you friends. Good luck.